they're not gonna like me for this one. What's going on, guys? My name is Neeb. Welcome back to AROMATIX. Today we're going to talk about 5 fragrances that I don't recommend and I wouldn't buy again. If you own any one of these 5 fragrances and you enjoy these fragrances, then keep on enjoying them. These are just fragrances that, in my opinion, are not worth the money for one reason or another, and we're going to jump into exactly that. We'll talk about the reasons and what I think about all of these. The first one is going to be from Nabil, and this is called Ya Ruhi. In my opinion, smells extremely dated. It smells old school, smells cheap. It's like this cheapre Middle Eastern fragrance. If you think about like the old days when they used to make these sharp, harsh, synthetic, smells like bakhur. It smells, yeah, it's just a no. So Ya Ruhi by Nabil, it doesn't smell good. It is eternal though. It lasts forever. So that's a plus for Ya Ruhi. But as far as, you know, the fragrance, yeah, I wouldn't recommend it and I'll never buy this one again. I thought about giving this one away, but I don't really want to do that to you. Next on this list is an Amouage Reflection dupe. It's one of the earliest ones, and at the time that it was one of the only ones, it wasn't a bad deal. But now that there's like Shiaka for men, and even if there wasn't that, it just didn't really last. It smelled a little bit cheap. I wouldn't recommend this, to be honest, and I wouldn't buy this again. And it's called Dirham Silver. It's an Amouage Reflection inspiration, Dirham Silver, and yeah, no. I just don't like it. Another one that was pretty dang cheap, and it just smelled like blue soap, and not really in a good way. It didn't really last more than like 2 hours, and for that reason, I would not recommend this by any means or buy it again. And it's Lemieux Faqat Blue. Basically, that's exactly what I think about it too. Faqat. Blue. Yeah, no, Faqat. Next one I was excited about grabbing because I thought this was going to be African leather, because that's like the note breakdown. It's supposed to be an African leather inspiration, but it's so harsh, it's so chemically smelling, it's just atrocious. This gave me headaches. I can't do it with this fragrance. It's called Oud Mood Elixir. Just don't do it. This is how full the bottle is. It's gonna stay that way or just end up in the... Don't do it. I wouldn't recommend it. I don't like it. It's really harsh. It doesn't even smell like African leather. Maybe like 30%. Lastly, I really wanted to like this one. I really was hoping that it would be good, and it's by Fragrance World. It's from the Essenza line. It's called Aqua D Profumo, or Aqua D EDP. It's not that bad of a fragrance. It smells like Acqua di Gio Profumo, except the patchouli is a lot more enhanced. What you're gonna get mostly of is that patchouli. So yeah, it did remind me a lot of Acqua di Gio Profumo, but it didn't last more than 2 hours. So after 2 hours, it was completely gone. This is not something I would recommend, nor is it something I would buy again. So yeah, man, I really don't like focusing too much on fragrances that I don't like, because I'm all about the positive vibes. I'm all about the, you know, glass is half full, more so than I am glasses half empty. But I do recognize that a lot of you guys are jumping into blind buys, and so I want to try and bring a couple of these videos to you guys every month or so. So these are 5 fragrances I would not recommend nor buy again. If you do enjoy one of these fragrances, then keep on rocking it. Whatever works for you, and I totally respect it. That's pretty much all I have to say about all 5 of these fragrances. If you enjoyed watching this video, please make sure to leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and until the next one, peace.